Hey everybody, it's your boy Matty Rants. Thank you for joining me here for a Steven Universe rant. I won't say a review, but more so a rant because honestly, I was gagged, gooped, and gobbled by the Change Your Mind episode. That one right there, bitch, it basically wrapped up everything that we've been going through with Steven Universe, the gems, the diamonds, homeworld teas, all of that into one big swoop. The other 3 episodes were great, but that one alone, that was what we were all here for. If I were to put together familiar, together alone, and escapism, I guess I would describe it this way. We find out that Pink Diamond made Rocks turn into her own, I guess, creation material stuff. Yeah, well, they make things for her when she asks for it, and they love her because Pink was nice to them. Thank you. They knew it was Pink the moment Steven said thank you, and they were like, oh, we know who you are. And that was a little crazy. Pearl comes in and decides to take Steven through Blue Diamond's little bathtub, as well as Yellow Diamond's sauna. They both give Steven the, oh, it's nice to see you, Pink. It's so good to hear this and that and the other. Well, we got to get to White. It's going to be difficult. How are we going to do this? Steven decides to throw together a ball based on everything that the Diamonds had said to him before about what they used to do back in the day when they were all lovey-dovey and everything was fine. So by Steven making this ball up, honey, he feels that White Diamond's going to be impressed. Well, T is for tired because White Diamond didn't even show up. She sent her goddamn Pearl. And what happened? Steven and Connie had a fucking moment. Connie and Steven decided to fuse. Tavani happened. Blue and Yellow are freaking out. The court's freaking out. Some other gems see that shit and go, ah, we've been doing that too. Bam, dead. Bam, 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 bam. All of a sudden, Amethyst, Pearl, Garnet, gone, child, gone. She hit him with that whoop. Devani's trying to figure out what to do. They split to now Steven and Connie, and Steven remembers that he has ghost powers to zoop his body into a watermelon. That watermelon now was on this island of all watermelons, and this watermelon man is now trying to figure out how to get off this island, to get into the ocean, to then fight a watermelon shark, to then kiss that shark, to then the shark leaves him alone, to where he gets on the island to meet Mr. Universe, Bismuth, and the rest of the gang, to let them know first through Pictionary what is going on. Then he ends up just saying what it is. Now that we've gotten through those first 3 episodes that honestly was good, but it made us change our mind to change your mind, because Steven wakes back up into a dream state that looks a little crazy with Yellow, but then goes into another dream state where White's face shows up. Then Blue walks into the room to see Steven and Connie. Blue takes the attack. Why don't you understand what's going on? Steven reaches out to her with a little quip of something. And now Blue's on Team Steven. They're now walking to Yellow's house. Hey, what's up, girl? I got issues with you. Bow, bow. Now they're fighting. Blue once again took the first punch. But Yellow took her outside. Steven's like, well, what about this is right? And Yellow really had to look around and go, well, girl, what is right about this? And why am I tripping so much? And again, Steven uses common sense and logic to pull together the diamonds. Now Blue and Yellow need to go see White. Child, okay. Now this is where everything gets interesting. Steven's carrying around these other gems, right? So with him carrying around these other gems, they get up to White Diamond. Yellow gets the courage to speak her truth, honey. I felt like this was some coming out special. And then Blue herself decides to say her piece as well. They're feeling them. They're like, yes, we've reached out. We said what we need to say. How awesome. Yellow blinks, baby. And now they're part of, White blinks. Click, click. Wham. And now they're part of White Diamond. So now they've been changed and bubbled up, and now they've been sent to White's place. And it's like, girl, what is going on here? So then Steven's now fighting, trying to get the girls back together. They're falling through the sky. What are we going to do? We got to help these people. So as they're falling, all of a sudden, I guess they said, you know what? We're just going to get some fusions together because there's no way they're waking up without Steven fusing, right? Smoky Quartz is first. Amethyst and Steven, bam. Cool, we got Smoky Quartz. Poof, they're now separated. Now, when he picked Pearl's gem up, I gagged immediately. Because once he grabbed Pearl's gem, honey, and I felt that transformation, it was Rainbow Quartz 2.0, live for the character, totally was gagged, I was not ready. But then, we get more. Oh, we're not done. No, 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 no. No, children. Now he needs to merge with Ruby and Sapphire. And it was amazing. The sunstone. The sunstone? Are you serious? A sunstone. Honestly. Really. Honestly. Ah! It was everything. It totally gave me Incineroar mixed with the little Ben 10 kind of tease. I don't know what to give it. But it was good. I mean, they didn't last too much. They didn't last too long. But it was great to see what those fusions would be. And I didn't have to wait 35 more episodes just to see what those fusions would look like. Now, all that's good and shit. But then they say, we need to do 4 fusion. Huh? What? So Ruby, Sapphire, Pearl, Amethyst, and what is it? Rose Quartz? Or Pink Diamond, I'm sorry, excuse me. That made Obsidian. That was life. Of course, Bismuth, Lapis, and Peridot joined the fray. Peridot's got her trash can. She's floating, giving you Magneto tease, honey. You know, Lapis is coming out there with a whole new outfit, child. Where'd she go? What clothing store did you go to, sis? Then Bismuth came out there saying, honey, I'm here for the fight. I was here for it. I was here for it. Now, they do get White Diamond down. I guess they knocked the head down. No, I'm sorry. So they knock the body down. They're able to jump into White Diamond's head, or at least the head of the ship or whatever. They get in there, and they see, of course, Blue and Yellow, and they're talking in sync with White. Now, that conversation that then took place, where after she took a hold of all the other gems that were in there and basically turned everybody against Steven, or Pink, we should say, what White Diamond was saying to Steven was some of the mental mind game craziness. I was living for all of it. The dialogue was great. It made you think about everything that was going on, the full effect of, it was just amazing. White Diamond was really scary in that moment because it was almost like she could not see what flaws were, and she couldn't accept it. And to her, everything that was being said was just nothing, made no sense. So there is a moment, and I know the rest of you were holding your breath when this happened. You know, it's like basically Connie's over here, the only human left, because Connie shows up the last minute trying her best, child, got worn out. And it's just Steven and her. But White Diamond has had enough of Steven talking this way and says, Pink Diamond, come out of here, because what this fleshy body you're in, I'm not here for it. Bitch, the moment she took out that diamond, I disappeared. Infinity Wars, just gone. It was incredible. Scary, and you, well, for one, I thought they were going to end it right there. Like, oh, took out the diamond. We had this horrible moment. Where will Steven go? What will happen in the universe? No. We come right back. Steven's waking up from some crazy coma, and he sees the pink diamond just floating in front of White Diamond in his body with literally nothing there. Him and Connie. And he's in so much pain. The diamond then starts to transform, and it goes from Pink Diamond's original form to Rose Quartz to Steven. And it settles on Steven. This is where it gets so good. Now, White Diamond is thinking to herself, so what is this? What is going on here? And Steven's yelling, I need to be with him. I need to be with him. We can't be apart. We have to be together. It totally gave me Elliot ETTs with them in the hospital screaming, I need him near me. I need him near me. He can't be without me. It was all of that. And it's almost like that was the pure form of Pink Diamond. A pure form of it. No emotions, nothing attached to it. But this almost lifeless, pure form. But it was like a form that needed emotion in order for it to be sustained and actually be okay. Because you saw how cold it was when White Diamond was speaking to the Pink Diamond version of Steven. You saw that. Shit was crazy. And Pink Diamond Steven was like, no, girl. She tried to do her blinking spell, that little at him. No, blocked. Next. Blocked. Next. Yelled at White Diamond. The ground removed itself, children. He was walking on air for 5 seconds. I was completely gagged. I was gagged. Blocked all the spells. She used every gem she had in her control to take down Pink Diamond Steven, and it was nothing. Could not touch him. Impenetrable fortress. I'm here for all of it. Thank you for showing us that Steven's actually super duper ooper powerful. Steven and his Pink Diamond, I guess, pure form self have this weird moment that made me cry a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie, I cried. It's like they grabbed each other and they started laughing like, oh my God, it's so good to see you. You know when you see a friend and it's been such a long time, and they start to dance around each other and spin around, and it's like they're fusing. Like it was meant to be. And then Steven goes back to being Steven again, but it was something, girl, it was something. But after that happened and White Diamond just could not take it. Like, Diamond was asking Pink, why are you acting like such a child? Or it was something to that effect, right? And Steven said, well, I am a child. What's your excuse? Almost like that one child in the grocery store getting his mama together because she was acting up, but he was a smart ass. So it was like, and one. White Diamond flushed Pink. Embarrassed. The perfect diamond. The one who says that they reflect nothing but white light encompassing all colors. They are perfection. Everything should be me. Embarrassed. Not sure of herself. Completely confused and lost in thought. The spell is broken on everybody. Diamonds included. Yellow and Blue are glad to be back. Oh, Steven, you did. I love it. And I love how Blue was calling Steven and not Pink at a certain point in time. I was totally here for it. But then White's Pearl turned pink. And that's where my suspicions led that, bitch, that was Pink Diamond's pearl. Or that was, I guess, I don't know if it was like White gave her pearl to Pink and turned it pink. I don't know. But y'all have to tell me what your theories are about that. Because I was like, bitch, is that Pink Diamond's real pearl? Like right there, not Pearl being the pearl? I don't know. I loved it. I thought it was great. But yeah, they go back to Earth. Sadie and Lars, because you know they had to wrap that up, child. Lars shows up with all the imperfect or off-color gems. And, you know, it's like, hey, what's going on? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. Lars and Sadie have a moment. I'm so glad to see that you've grown up. So glad to see you've grown up too. I wish they kissed. That didn't happen. Steven gets on stage and sings the damn theme song, and the Diamonds heal everybody through bubble bath. More like an Epsom salt bath, but still, they heal all the corrupted diamonds. Or, I'm sorry, they heal all the corrupted gems. They get back on their ship. They fly away. It's good to see you. What will happen next? We end the show with a cute song. And I was like, did they just end Steven Universe? Everybody was freaking out. Like, did they just wrap this up? We ended the entire gem storyline that we have spent years on in just one swoop like this. I felt like it was Ryan Murphy and this was American Horror Story all over again. Except I enjoyed this ending a little bit more than Apocalypse. Now, is this the end of Steven Universe? No, I was told that they've already greenlit several seasons of Steven Universe and that the movie is the next step into this new world that they're going into, which I'm excited to see, and that's going to come out in the fall, and I will definitely be covering that. Tell me what you think of this ending to the whole Crystal Gems versus the Diamonds and Homeworld thing, and where they can go now in the Steven Universe world, and if they should go anywhere with it. And were you satisfied with this ending? Do you feel like it was too quick? What did you think of the episodes? I may not have gone into everything like you wanted me to, but if you have anything that you want to discuss with the episode, bring it in the comment section. Let's talk about it there. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you want to donate to the channel, please and thank you. That's paypal.me/Matty Rants. Cash App, $Matty Rants. Rufus over here is coughing, so clearly he wants me to take him outside. I need to do that before this episode of Big Brother. I am Matty Rants. Thanks for tuning in. Hugs and kisses, my best of love and wishes to you. I will see y'all throughout this week.